Hello, I am Mae Winn. It's a privilege for me to relate some of my experiences since I've been here at Third Baptist Church. The following is part of my journey with the WMU Women's Ministry. The late Addie Waits Ross encouraged me to join her circle, which was the Business and Professional Circle #1. I remained with this circle for several years. Doris Lewis was the chairperson. A few years later, I was asked to be the chairperson for Busy Bee Circle, since they were in need of a chairperson. Throughout my leadership, I've always tried to involve my group in needed services to others. The scripture, Ephesians 2:8 says, "We are saved to serve." I was chairperson of Busy Bee Circle for 2 years. During one of our circle meetings, a report by member Lenore Moore was given regarding the status of Black businesses. We felt the need to let people know where those businesses were because from her report, they were not faring very well. Therefore, we coordinated a Black business fair in 1987. Our special guest speaker was Tony Brown, a TV personality. We searched the city and found approximately 40 businesses. An overflow crowd was in attendance. The following year, 1988, the Art and Culture Circle joined us as we had another Black business fair. Tony Brown was again the speaker. Well, we didn't stop there. In 1991, we had the third Black business fair. We invited Julianne Malvo as speaker on this occasion. During my tenure as WMU president from 1990 to 1991, I introduced several outreach programs to the women. We held an investment seminar using Waddell and Reed investors. We had many persons in attendance. After the initial meeting with Waddell and Reed, they set up several Saturdays for a couple of months to speak to individuals who did invest. And I'm thinking of two of the persons that are still with Waddell and Reed. One is Mr. Harold Carpenter, and one was Ms. Carolyn Pete. Other programs that I introduced were field days. On 2 different fifth Sundays, we visited the sick, the shut-in, in homes, in hospitals, in convalescent homes, the prison ministry. Some of our members helped to serve food at St. Anthony's Kitchen. In 1991, we again had a field day and ministered to the needy. Leaders can do nothing without followers. All of the circles were very anxious to serve in various capacities. The other day, as I was looking at one of my annual reports for the year 1990, I was amazed at how involved the circles were. Our ministry to the sick and shut-in included, we and the circle sent out 1,438 get well cards. They called 1,619 telephone calls. They made 677 personal contacts. They sent 16 telegrams. They made 323 home visits. They gave 85 gifts, 11 plants or flowers. They served 45 dinners for bereaved families. They made 173 hospital visits. They gave support to a homeless family. They donated to the Red Cross for earthquake victims, and they supported the youth program. It was a joy also to coordinate the youth rally in October '06 as an extension of our Women's Day activities. This was under the administration of Nadine Jones. Also, another joy I had was to coordinate the Spotlight, which was an activity that highlighted and said well done to persons who served well. We coordinated the Spotlight under the administration of Milrita Neasley and Annette Hughes. During the last year of my administration, a new structure was developed by the American Baptists. Because of our affiliation with two conventions, the National and American Baptists, we found it necessary to merge ministries of both conventions. A committee composed of a cross-section of Third Baptist members worked feverishly to make the new structure a reality. I thank the WMU and the Women's Ministry and Third Baptist Church for the opportunity to serve. I enjoyed working with all of the women. We must continue to reach out in mighty ways because the fields are still white and the harvest is waiting. Thank you.